Final round. You win.
Welcome to Button Mash, the show where we'll mash all your video game content for the week for you to listen to at the press of a single button. Today, I've got two special guests. Two very special people. Who do we start with? The most special one or the less special one?
We'll go very careful about what you say next.
We'll go the more special one. We'll go Finn.
Damn
Hello,
it!
Finn.
Hey man, I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
I was only thinking of it as a compliment. I was like, he better say I'm more special. He better do it. I'm gonna be real mad.
I thought he meant like I was the more disabled one. But
It's funny how he took it different ways.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's cute. And the other one is Nathan.
Hello.
Alright, so we're doing the third special episode while I'm away in America. This time we're going to go... Basically, I'll be saying a video game's name, and I'm pretty sure neither of them has played the game. So they have to pitch the idea to me, even though the game already exists. And then we'll talk about what the game is actually about. Who wants to start?
Finn.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
I was gonna say.
Alright,
God.
so I'll give you the name, and then you have to sell me the idea of the game.
Okay.
Okay?
So I have to say type of game it is and what's going on. in the
Yeah,
game.
just rough.
Cool.
Like,
I'm ready.
yeah,
Like what? 60-second pitch.
Cool. Hit me.
pretty much.
How long do I have to decide? Just quick. Just throw it out there.
5 seconds.
Fuck. Okay.
Tongue of the Fat Man.
This is your biography.
God damn it.
Roasted.
Fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ. Tongue of the Fat Man. Yeah, I know. That's
Tongue
5
of
seconds
the
is up.
Fat-
5 seconds is up. Let's do it. Okay, so we're talking. Eating booty? What?
Wow. Okay.
Okay. This game is rated MA 15 plus.
Cool.
It's
Good
not
start.
R. Not R.
Good start.
Cool.
What else you got?
Tongue of the Fat Man.
That's the name of the game, yes?
It is a first-person shooter,
First person shooter. Cool.
and
Yep.
instead of seeing like just the gun, you see this guy's tongue. It's lit. So it's just like a tongue sticking out of the screen. Like it's just like
So the tongue is the weapon. So you play as the Fat Man.
yes. So like you can
Cool.
and you can like look down. You see his belly and his fat feet.
What's the
and shit.
plot?
So
Why is he using his tongue as a weapon? Who is he killing?
killing all that pussy.
Diggity dog.
So he comes home and his wife has been kidnapped, and
Okay.
he needs to. It's basically Mario, but a big fat guy trying to get back the princess. But the princess is his wife, who's been kidnapped by a guy who goes to the gym.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then somehow he decides to use his tongue as a weapon.
But he levels it up. So eventually, near the end of the game, like
Yep.
no spoil, we'll spoil this, but he can shoot his tongue at things,
Oh.
and then it regenerates. But you can only do that.
So is there like a skill tree where you can upgrade your
You can upgrade the
abilities?
tongue. It's similar to
Is it
God
like
of
that
War.
Heineken
Kratos.
ad from like a bazillion years ago? Like crawl out of the guy's mouth while he was asleep and like go get the Heineken and bring it
Hey,
back
I
to him?
love
Oh,
that.
100%, yeah.
Shit was
Basically,
creepy.
that's actually
Fuck
what
that up.
that's what we based it on. That ad.
Oh, cool.
But
okay.
it's just more aggressive. It's very
Um,
tongue punching the fart box. You know?
what is your developer's like company name? Yeah, like Revolver and like Devolver and like Respawn. What's your company name? That's what I want to know. Ginger Industries.
Ginjovakin.
It's Gingivitis.
The most
Industries.
special man in the room.
Yep, cool.
Done.
I like that.
That's beautiful.
Tongue of the Fat Man is actually a fighting game developed in 1989. Where you pick your character and then you fight different aliens until you get to the Fat Man.
Yep.
And he's the final boss.
What does he look like?
What does he look like?
Mm.
A fat man with a tongue.
That's beautiful. Nice, man. Nice.
Developed by
nice.
Activision.
Oh, Activision.
1989.
Nice. Yeah, cool. I might have to get
I'm
on
not
that.
surprised by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they became huge.
Cool.
Fat.
Get it?
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm excited.
Nathan.
I'm excited for
That's
Nathan.
me.
You're gonna love this one.
You got 5 seconds after he says it. I'm gonna count down.
Spanky's Quest.
5,
Spanky's Quest.
4, 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go. Spanky's Quest.
So, originally developed to be released in 2009, we actually hit a lot of delays with regards to the names.
Yep.
So, me and the guys at Shell of the Taco Industries, we decided that this game, Spanky's Quest, was going to be an adult XXX rated RPG.
Okay.
So Spanky is a guy who's trying to make it as an adult film star.
Right.
And we're talking like, this is gonna be not really like a Skyrim style RPG kind of thing. No, we're talking like it's actually a lot more of a linear story. It's kind of like Beyond Two Souls. So really realistic, full penetration. And you essentially have two moves. So you press X to jump and you press circle to spank. So you can either jump over the enemies,
What are the
or you
enemies?
can spank them.
Why do you have enemies?
Well,
The
Yeah.
enemies are herpes and other sexually transmitted infections. So
Okay.
they come at you, or like a girl comes to you, just like, "Hey, I'm infected."
When
You're
you
like,
say
"Slap."
come at you, what?
"Come on you."
Jesus Christ.
And then obviously we hit a lot of snags with that, so we decided to sort of re-roll, backtrack a little bit, and release
And also,
it.
you didn't have the R rating back then.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
So an Australian
Yeah.
release was just out of the question as well.
Yeah. So anyway, we rolled back. We turned it into a
What's the RPG elements you were talking about?
yes. Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you play in VR, you can like roleplay a little bit,
Okay.
and sometimes some of the
Right.
scenes that you take part in involve roleplay.
Right.
Thank you.
Cool.
Anyway, so we took a couple steps back and we thought, look, let's do this again because we want to release it in Australia. We want to be able to do it. So instead, it's now a story about a monkey and his name is Spanky, and they call him Spanky because kids walk past his cage all the time and he slaps them. And he goes on a quest for like a golden banana, and then he wins the quest in the end. And Spanky the monkey absolutely destroys it. And there's like a really steep achievement sort of thing. And you can only win if you find the hidden code for the original game. So if you beat the game within half an hour, it unlocks the original game and you get to have full penetration intercourse in a video game. And that's my pitch for Spanky's Quest.
Are you ready?
Available 2019 from Shell of the Taco Industry.
Nice. So the real
The
real
real
game.
Spanky's Quest?
Yeah, are you ready?
The main character? Spanky the monkey.
Yes! I'm one Winnie boy.
So it's like it's a side scroller
what I said.
on the Game Boy and Super Nintendo, where the monkey throws balls.
That's really similar to what I was talking
I
about.
can't believe that.
Mine involved
He
monkeys.
said Spanky the monkey. That's his actual name. That's
Brenda's
amazing.
face was just amazing.
I was like,
I saw you make the face as I was doing it. I'm just gonna keep going. I got this.
that's
beautiful.
awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
I'll fund that.
Well, it is a lot of fun to play.
Finn,
yeah, I'm not ready for this.
Princess Tomato in Salad Kingdom.
Why do you get all the food ones?
I don't know. It's pretty
Because it's not
fascinating.
eating enough.
Yeah, true. Princess Tomato. That's actually my porn name. Yeah, okay. What the fuck was that?
I don't know, it's being weird.
Princess Tomato in Salad Kingdom.
Yep, that's correct.
So, Princess Tomato in Salad Kingdom
Yes.
is a video game.
Yep, nice.
Cool,
Nice.
good
nice,
stuff, good stuff,
nice.
good stuff. Oh, fuck. It's actually a racing game.
It's a racing
Yeah,
game.
it's a racing game.
Cool.
Very realistic. Oh.
Sorry, buddy.
Nice!
It was on Do Not Disturb, and I was like, "This is gonna be fun." And then it wasn't. Apologies.
Yeah, that's
So that's the sound it makes when you win the race.
yeah.
Cool. I
Sure.
like it.
Yeah,
I like
cool,
it.
cool.
Yep. So what sort of racing game are we talking about? Like Mario Kart or simulation or
We're talking Mario Kart
Yep.
VR.
VR?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and the main character is Princess Tomato.
Cool.
Yeah, and she's lit.
So
Can
it's
you-
kind of like Penelope and Wreck-It Ralph.
I was actually
Like
going to say
salad
that
instead of
yes.
So you can only play as her?
We actually originally were going to have it as candy, but then
Okay. You
just
thought that's not healthy?
consumer groups and parents just angry. You
Ooh,
know,
I like it.
need us to eat the salad
Because you're going to need the parents to buy the game
Yes.
for
So
the
if they
kids.
go and they look
Cool,
at two
cool, cool.
cases, it's
Yep.
just not going to work, mate. Like,
Yep. So this is salad to go, yep, this is a game about being healthy. I like it.
100%. That's it.
Why racing?
Because Princess Tomato is just fast. She quick, mate.
She fasts as well. Okay. Okay.
She's on keto. It's lit.
Okay.
Salad
Nice.
Kingdom.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Let me read you I want to read you the plot of the actual
I'm not ready.
Princess Tomato in Salad Kingdom.
Just on
As
Nathan's
one
next
Sir Cucumber, you must win the hand of Princess Tomato, daughter of King Broccoli, by retrieving the stolen royal turnip emblem in the first-person puzzle-solving adventure game.
Nice.
So that's actual Princess Tomato.
Okay.
I would buy yours over this one.
Yeah, that does not sound very good. Goddamn.
Oh,
What's wrong? The next,
Nathan,
Yeah, the next one is
Yes.
good. You ready for this?
your game is called Wargasm.
So you get the food ones, I get the sex ones.
Yeah.
I think you did this
It's
on
like the
purpose.
opposite of what our life is about.
Fuck.
Wargasm. What's it about?
So it's developed by Enchilada on Sweet Industries.
What happened to taco shells?
Well, nobody wanted to buy our game, so we went under.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It was really upsetting. Well, the name actually took quite a bit of a time to develop. So what we did is we put it out to about 12-year-old kids, and we said, "Hey, we're gonna have this game. It's a battle royale. Everybody starts naked. The goal is to be the last male and female, so that you can climax."
12-year-old kids, how do they think about that?
Yeah, so we put it out to kids and said, "What do you want to call this game? It's about titties, and booties,
Titties.
sexies, and
Sexy.
yeah,
Okay.
sexies. And it's a battle royale game. What should we call it?" And they said Wargasm, and we said, "That's disgusting. We love it."
You let
So-
a 12-year-old kid name your game.
Yes, we did.
Okay, cool.
Yep. And then we also demonetized every video and everything that he said that had anything to do with that ever. So we let him name the game, and then we took all of the naming stuff away from him to say that he never named the game. So we stole the name from
Where'd you
him.
find this child?
Africa.
Okay.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
He didn't speak English.
But he said Wargasm.
Yes.
Oh, man.
It was his only word in English.
Oh, no, I'm worried about him.
Because he didn't have access to the internet, we were able to sort of wipe him off the face of the earth really quickly.
Right.
Anyway, so Battle Royale, we monetize it
Battle Royale.
one of two ways. You can buy like coded sexual merchandise from your local adult shop,
Yeah.
and you just scan the barcode into the game, and you like get in-game credits.
Cool.
And that's really really cool because you can use it to buy bigger tits.
Cool.
And
What advantage do those bigger tits have?
it's all cosmetic. We're going to make sure that no monetization will help anybody improve in their gameplay at all. All of it is cosmetic. We're definitely looking after the players. We're thinking of the players first.
Yep. I like it.
Cool. Thank you.
So,
Anyway.
is it first person, third person?
No, it's third person because you want to see the titties jiggle.
Cool. Okay.
What is this?
Wow. Nice.
And yeah, I mean, it's not just about the titties though, guys. You
It's-
can also buy big long dongs.
Okay. Bing long dong.
So you can be the man you've always wanted to be.
Cosmetic verse.
It's all cosmetic. And so
Sure.
you do have
Can you
first
add a
person-
feature in there where you can use the big long dong as a whip?
Yeah, like how do you fight? Like I was thinking, you go to your local sex store, you scan in like a dildo, and then your character gets that, and then that's not just cosmetic.
So you know how Nintendo created amiibos?
Yeah.
So this is what we're talking about. You go and you buy one of those suction cup dildos,
Oh, a dildos.
and a dildos, and then you stick it on top of your console. So you've seen your PS4. See where that PlayStation
So we're
logo
going
is?
peripheral as well.
You just
You're just thinking
suction
big.
cup that dildo
Thinking
to
real
that
big.
PlayStation,
Yeah.
and then you have access to it. And I mean, in game, you have a bunch of different sex toys. So like the gold style weapons, they are like BDSM kind of things. So it's like a gimp suit that protects
Right.
you really, really well.
Yep.
But
High armor
also
rating,
lets your ding dong like hang low,
Nice.
which is pretty good. And then yeah, I mean, there's no ammo because it's all melee based, so it's really, really skill based.
Could
So we want to
G's
make
be
sure that
ammo?
people are paying a lot of attention to a really serious game and learning. We've got fighting mechanisms that are more complex than For Honor here, guys. So
Okay.
it's actually, and we've got different classes too. So you've got like, Honor's going to get into like racy territory. I'm not going there.
Cool.
Um,
I'm glad.
yeah, that was a dark corner I was going to go to my mind in there, but
Move
nope. Anyway,
They said Lubon.
Wow. I wish I did.
Yeah, I wish you did too.
Sam. But that's essentially the gist of it. It's going to
Cool.
be not free to play at all. It's going
Okay.
to cost quite a bit of money because
Right.
obviously it's made by children, but not for children. You know.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that we're keeping the younger crowd out of. There's a spider on your wall.
Nice.
Excuse me. We want to make sure that we're keeping the younger crowd out of this game because it is mature and it's a dark and gritty battle royale for the more
Immature.
80-year-old people.
80-year-olds.
80-year-olds.
That's your...
This-
Cool.
You know, people say this is not your grandma's battle royale. This is your grandma's battle royale.
Tell me how your old studio went under again.
Nobody wanted to buy our game,
Oh, okay.
but we had bad monetization practices back then.
Ah.
We were trying to copy
right.
EA, and now we're doing a lot better with our monetization.
Okay.
The fact that we're going purely cosmetic is definitely going to help us. We've already got one investor on this new game. He gave us Tree Fitty.
Tree Fitty.
That tree
Nice.
fitty.
And that's my pitch.
Nice.
Well, the real Wargasm is actually a real-time strategy game. It has nothing to do with sex at all.
Yep.
Just like me.
It's just, I think it was made in the 90s, and it's like, so RTS, but then you can choose like a certain unit and you can like zoom in and like play in their perspective kind of thing. Apparently it was really big for the time, but it sounds pretty lame.
Interesting.
Yes.
You don't
my
get a
friend.
food one.
Yes.
You get Booby Kids.
Sounds like your kind of game.
God damn it.
Booby Kids.
What's with all the fat jokes?
Whoa.
Okay.
I was saying you were a pedophile. Settle down here, mate. Alright?
Jesus
I'm not making fun of
Christ.
your weight.
Booby some kids.
It's not my
Okay.
fault you were.
Booby
So
Kids.
this game is a good...
Let me guess. I'm going to stop you right there.
What?
How many times are you going to say the name of the game?
I'm not
before
going
you
to. I'm not going to.
Okay,
I'm going to go
cool.
straight into it. Let's do it.
I
This
wanted you
game-
to say Booby Kids 3 times.
Why?
Because that's your pattern. That's your thing.
Do I say Booby Kids is also Booby Kids and Booby
Because
Kids?
you said Tone of the Fat Man is Tone of the Fat Man. But anyway, Booby Kids.
So Booby Kids.
Yep.
Is a game that is perfect to grab your child.
Whoa!
Ow! You just punched me in the sack! What again?
I'm crying.
I don't know
No,
if I want to know.
Listen,
where this is going.
listen.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect game to grab your kids at Christmas time. You grab them this game. You give them this game.
Oh, you grab the game,
Yes.
not your kid. Okay.
You guys
Grab your kids at Christmas time.
I was like, why are you grabbing your kids, mate? What the fuck?
Oh my god, I'm crying. So
Okay.
you go
So-
to the store. You're looking around for a game to buy for your child around Christmas time. You're thinking like, could buy Call of Duty. Could
Yeah.
buy Halo. Could buy
Yeah.
so many different things. It's so violent. How's this going to help them in their life, right?
Okay.
So you buy this game, Booby Kids. It's actually a fitness game for children,
Okay.
and it's to stop them from having boobies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, they open it at Christmas time like, oh, my parents call me fat. I better work out.
Okay.
Yeah. So VR capabilities similar to like fucking fitness games on VR.
So how are you conveying that to the average Joe who's walking into the store and just sees a game called Booby Kids?
Like the cover art.
Okay.
Like,
What's
is
on
that what
there?
you're asking?
Yeah, but yeah, pretty much.
Well, like the cover art is just a fat kid and then a
Okay.
skinny kid, and there's just like an
So it's like
arrow
before
point.
or after
Yeah,
kind of
basically.
thing? Okay, cool.
So that's pretty much it, man. Like we're just trying to help out some kids. We're not trying to touch them.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not. No one's a full-on rapist. Like.
Okay. Okay, thank God. Because at the start, I was genuinely
Philanthropist.
worried
Oh,
when you
fuck.
were like,
I
it's a
just don't-
game where you can grab your kids. I was like, what the
No,
fuck
I'm not
is
going
going
to that.
on right now?
So yeah, just fitness game for kids, man. It's all good.
Okay. Well, Booby Kids is actually a game. It's a pretty old game. It's like top down, and you control a kid that can set booby traps.
Ah, Booby Kids, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know about your game, man, but nice try,
Yeah, fair. Thanks, dude.
Nathan.
That's me.
Speaking of,
Oh my god. Wild Woody.
So this is a spin-off game to Toy Story,
Okay, cool.
and it's got to do with, you know how like all of those toys are mass-produced, right?
Hold up. This studio you're in now.
Well, we actually did really well with our Battle Royale now, like,
And Disney
Consumer
took you on
Central.
board and gave you Toy Story.
well,
After you worked on Wargasm, where you got a 12-year-old African kid to name your game, and then you fucked him off back to his country. Cool.
Disney,
Go on.
Disney
Well,
forgets.
the thing is,
Disney forgets.
the thing is, we didn't tweet about it. So
Oh, right, okay.
We didn't get caught. Sorry, James Gunn.
Right. Right.
Learn from your mistakes. Anyway, so what was the game called again?
Wild Woody.
Okay, so you know how those toys are mass produced, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Buzz Lightyear went to a loving home, but there were a lot of Buzz Lightyears that went to not loving homes, right? It's unfortunate, but it happens. So we're telling the story of a spin-off Woody who went to a house that was not that loving. Not Sid's house either. Like, this is not your grandma's house. And he gets a little wild. And it's because the kid who got Woody was a little bit older and he was into hard drugs and hallucinogenics. So what he would do is he would jokingly leave out his like tabs of LSD. That's how that works, right? I don't know how that works. And his like capsules of other random things and narcotics. And he would leave them next to toys and be like, oh, my toys are getting high, lol. Little did he know, when he left the room, that's exactly what they were doing. So he'd be like, Mom, you stole my LSD! But his mum didn't steal it. It was Woody.
Wild Woody.
Exactly. So Woody goes full on rapist. He goes full philanthropist.
So that's Toy Story 4, but what's your, like, how do you play your game?
So here's the thing: is it's obviously quite, when you start the game, the cinematics are very much like Toy Story. Like it's just he's in a house. There's some LSD around. Like it's all pretty standard Toy Story stuff.
Yeah.
But as you progress through the game, you try harder and harder drugs, and the art style alters. So you go from like 3D, like Pixar style, pretty Kingdom Hearts looking shit,
Yeah.
to like, you essentially go through like most genres of game there. So the more narcotics that he ingests, the more wacky style of game it is. So it starts kind of like, you know, like we said, pretty and Kingdom Heartsy and nice, and it sort of like breaks apart to become kind of like a super hot kind of thing, which is two flat colors, and you have no idea what the fuck is going on, and he's wild, and there's a snake in his boot, but the final boss is the snake in his boot. Because was the snake really in his boot, or was it his foot all along? And there's some of the questions that are going to be posed by this game. Because there's going to be a lot of like shower thoughts or like weed thoughts kind of moments where they're going to be like, are feet shoes? And you're just going to be like, fuck, are they? And the
Feet
game's really going to...
That's deep.
That's so deep.
Thank you. Call me Jaden Smith. I can't live in. So, yeah, it's going to expand quite a bit. And then the DLC is going to come later, and we're going to do some new drugs. We're going to try some stuff you haven't had before, like Nurofen.
Have you pitched this to Disney yet?
I have not.
Okay.
I mean, I did, but
maybe change your draft a little bit.
they've been ignoring my emails.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why they would do that.
Yeah. So that's what we're talking about. I don't know what style of game it is, but I think that when the visuals sort of break apart, it's also going to break apart in kind of genres. So it'll start kind of like a 3D RPG kind of thing, and it'll sort of come down to this beautiful, beautiful little Street Fighter-esque beautiful thing.
Does he take on Woody like the original from Toy Story? In the end?
What?
Does it take on the actual Woody?
Like the original
From,
from
like
Toy Story?
Andy's Woody.
Andy's Woody. Does he take him? Does he verse
Yes.
him? 1v1? Cool.
That's, again, part of our DLC
Nice,
structure.
nice,
Oh,
nice,
okay.
nice.
So
Cool.
he'll be out in expansion 97 at the end of 2047.
I like it.
Yeah.
Again, definitely not going to be free.
Not
All those expansions are going to cost money.
Okay.
We have a 10-year plan for this game, but we expect you to be playing it in 2047.
Cool. Easy. Done.
That's it. That's my
Nice.
game.
Nice.
Nice. Real Wild Woody is actually a side scroller where you play as a pencil.
Well, fun fact: when you have enough drugs, you actually play a side scroller where you play as a pencil. It's one of
So you've
the
got the actual Wild Woody as
Yeah.
DLC.
it's one of the
your
bonus
Wild Woody.
sections
Yeah.
in the game.
Love it.
You unlock
Yeah.
it.
It's beautiful. Oh yeah, I can see that. Fantasy realms and yeah, I like it. Oh, Finn,
Yeah.
Seaman.
Okay.
I played that
Let me
game
just.
this
Let me just quickly. Okay, can I ask you a question about
Seaman.
this? Seaman.
Seaman.
Like
That's what I said. Seaman.
seaman. So how?
CSEAMAN. Seaman.
Okay, cool. Because if there was a game called Seaman, like SEMEN, I'm scared. I'd be
Is that
scared.
how you spell semen?
That is not how you spell
SEMEN. Seaman. Yes.
I think it is.
It is. Semen. Like jizz.
Oh, I thought you said C for some reason. Okay.
No, S-E-M-E-N. Yeah, semen.
No, it's C-E-M-E-N.
Kemen.
It's Kemen.
No,
Fishing
dude,
in
that's
the Kemen.
cumin. That's cumin. Fuck.
It's
Oh.
come in me, please.
It's pronounced quiche.
So, C-
It's not a quickie. It's a quiche.
so semen. What's it about?
Okay, so this game,
Mm-hmm.
semen.
Semen.
I want to say
Yep.
it 3 times.
Yep.
It's just
How do you pronounce it? Is it semen? Seaman?
semen.
Seaman?
Semen.
Seaman.
So it's like
Semen.
a French Simon.
Yeah, it's actually Rogers Game Company. He started it. It's good.
Croissant industry.
So this game starts off as it's sold to everyone as it's a fishing game basically. You're
a fishing
out,
game.
you're fishing, you're by yourself, you're trying to make a life for your family. You've got to learn different skills to try and catch different types of fish,
Yep.
crabs,
Catch crabs. Yep.
etc.
Cool.
Lobsters, you know.
Sure.
Then it actually turns into a survival game because you're hit with a storm
While you're fishing.
while you fish.
Fuck. That's
And
rough, okay.
The seas are rough. That's what we're trying to tell people, you know? They got to realize this.
Yeah. So we can...
Battered, you
Yep.
end up on an island, ends up being like Castaway the game, like
Ah, cool.
Arrow the game, but good. Yes, that's what the game's about, man. And then it ends up being like an RPG. You got to level your guy up. Then eventually you can get off the island. You can build yourself a raft. You can try and head
It's
home.
like story driven or just like survival game?
Survival game, but story driven in the sense that you're trying to get home, to your family. You're trying to feed. They don't know where you've gone.
Can you finish it? Can you like actually succeed?
Yes,
Can you
Yes.
can. Okay, cool.
you can.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Lit.
Awesome. Cool. So Seaman is actually a virtual pet game where you look after fish with human faces that came out on a Dreamcast.
Okay.
Looked very creepy.
That's real creepy.
I encourage you to look up the screenshots from the game.
I'm scared.
But yeah, that's what it was. Yours sounds much more interesting.
There you go, mate.
Nathan,
Yes!
Ninja Hamster.
Ninja hamster. Well, there's a hamster and he's a ninja. And his
Yep.
name is Rufus.
Okay.
Yes.
And he's not actually a hamster, he's a naked mole rat.
Okay.
But we're definitely not ripping off Kim Possible.
Cool.
Actually, let me start again. I don't want to rip off Kim Possible.
Okay.
So, do you remember that movie G-Force?
Yep.
Okay, so this is like G-Force, the adapted game. So you have hamsters in like these little hamster balls, and they just kind of like roll around in like these things, and it's like Rocket League, but you, instead of being in a car, you're in like Zorba balls and you're a hamster. And they have like special powers, so like they have like just a couple of abilities. So similar to the way that like Apex works, you've got like a passive ability, an active ability, and a super. So each one is individual. They've got like all their own individual characters.
Yep.
So you can play as either help me come up with names, guys. We can play as
Doofus.
Sam. We can play as Robert. We can play
Robert,
as Bruce. Or we can play as Logan. And they're just the boy ones. The girl ones come in DLC later because sexism. Anyway, so they have all their different powers.
Okay.
They
Right.
all have their different powers, and the aim of the game obviously is to get the most points within the time. But yeah, one of the things that they can do is they can, because they're ninjas, they can climb up the walls and all that kind of shit. So it's a full 3D environment. What we're looking at is really introducing quite a bit of verticality to the esports
While they're still
industry.
in their balls.
While they're still in their balls.
Okay.
Some of them will have abilities that'll let them have like an out of bowl experience.
Okay.
And they'll be able to like escape from it while the ball keeps rolling and then attack from the side, so you can sort of get like a flanking kind of thing. But it's a 7v7.
7v7.
Yeah. And it's
Okay.
essentially like a soccer style game. So think Rocket League, but with the hamsters from GeForce, and they have superpowers.
Actually sounds interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be into that. Awesome.
Okay.
The actual one was like a side scroller kind of beat 'em up kind of game that didn't do too well, where you gotta fight animals until you get to Sinister Rat, who's the final boss.
That sounds horrible.
It
Yeah.
does. Apparently it
Everyone sounds
was
like that.
horrible. Yeah. Finn.
Yep.
Klax. Klax. Klax.
Clax.
Klax.
It's like K-Pax, but he has like tapping shoes.
K-Pax?
Instead of being an alien, he's secretly a tap dancer. If you guys haven't seen that movie or read that book, it's not gonna make sense
I
to
have
anybody.
no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh
Right?
Yeah.
man, it's a fantastic movie.
Oh, okay. Clax
Klax.
is. So we're trying to.
Mhm.
When we were sitting down, we're like, what hasn't really been done before? And we're thinking, you know what hasn't been affiliated yet? Household cleaning products and video
Okay.
games.
Right.
So Clax is just a similar to the sprays, the table sprays. What are they called? The fucking cleaning, like multi-purpose cleaner stuff.
Okay.
So Clax is Ajax. Yes. So Clax is
Spray and wipe.
spray, basically. Clax spray and wipe.
Okay.
So we thought, this is a new product and no one's gonna buy it. How are we gonna make it? Like just fly off the shelves. So when you buy this product, you get a download code for PlayStation and Xbox, and you
You're
get
stealing
this
my idea.
game.
Sex
it so?
toys that
Yeah.
take part in your game. You don't.
Yeah, so you put this code in once you buy the product, and you get to play this video game. But you'll get one episode, right? So then
Okay.
a month from then, or 2 months from then, when you need more
Klax.
cleaning product, need more Clax, then
Yeah.
you get another code,
Okay.
and then you play episode 2. One use only. So
What's
basically
what's the game about?
you clean a house similar to Octodad.
Okay.
Yeah, so you control this character, you fucking cleaning the house, you're using you got to do the whole thing a certain amount of time. There's a leaderboard. It's crazy, but and then if you end up on the top of the leaderboard, you get a year's supply of Clax. So
Okay.
yeah, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. The actual Klax is like a follow-up to Tetris.
Oh.
It's like a match 3 kind of game.
Oh, okay, cool.
So no cleaning products there, but I like it.
Cool. Could not think of
Nathan.
anything with that.
That's
the last
me.
game. The last game. We've got Sticky Balls.
Ooh, sticky.
Sticky Balls.
So this is my autobiography in a video game. Okay, so this game is what's that game?
What
Do you
is
guys
that
remember?
game?
I'm trying to think of what to compare it to, because do you guys remember how like PopGap games used to be like a massive thing, like with Bejeweled and all that kind of shit, and they had that one where like it looked like a tower defense kind of thing, like a spiral kind of thing, and the balls would come in and you'd have to like match like 3, and then they'd like get smaller. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Okay, so the purpose of this game is to match multiple sticky balls together.
You talking about Zuma?
I think so.
Okay.
Zumba.
Zoom.
Yeah.
So the purpose of this game is to play Zumba. Okay, well you guys know what it is, so let's fuck that off. Anyway, sticky balls. Sticky balls.
Sticky
Sticky
balls.
balls.
Sticky balls.
Balls are sticky.
Mm. Sticky
Palms
Balls.
are sweaty.
Oh, the game's about mum's spaghetti.
That's it. Okay, so I have no idea. So the point of sticky balls is you are a character and you play in first person, and he's kind of got a superpower where he's got unlimited like sticky balls.
Okay.
They're just balls that stick to things.
Right.
So the world is falling apart. So he has psychic powers in one hand and unlimited sticky balls on the other. So what you need to do is you need to use your psychic telekinetic powers to lift up pieces of the world and put them back together, and then throw the sticky balls. And you can only play it in VR. So you have to use obviously the Vita, not the Vita things. You know what I'm talking about? PlayStation Move controls. So one of them controls his arm, and you go like boom, and you go pick up shit, and you go like essentially the force to put stuff back together. And then the other one you go like flick balls out of you. And for heavier things, like if a building fell apart, you would need to lift up that building, and you would need to throw lots of sticky balls. So you'd be sitting there, and your people would be looking through your window, and you'd have one arm up in the air, and you'd have the other arm like flailing like this, and you just look really, really cool. And the final boss,
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea who he is yet. We haven't decided.
Okay.
So he'll come across at some point in the development cycle. This game's probably never going to be released. Again, we're having issues with investors. I think that Enchilada on Sweet Industries is going to go under again, to be honest.
Oh, no.
But I will be starting my
Sorry
new
to hear
startup
that, mate.
early next year.
Okay.
And they will be called
So you're already starting a new studio before
The other one
the other one
has
goes
gone
under.
under.
Just in case, I want to make sure that all my options are open.
Yeah.
And
Like
we're
a
gonna
shell
be called
company.
Yeah, no shit.
the Quesadilla Club.
The Quesadilla Club.
Oh,
Nice.
I like it. Okay.
Spanish themed. It's good.
It's not
Um,
Spanish, it's Mexican.
Shut fuck.
Yeah, fucking racist.
Same thing.
Wow.
Pussy.
The actual sticky balls is kind of like you're controlling the ball and you utilize a spring-loaded rod to shoot brightly colored balls at each other. Not sure what the point of it is, but that's what the game's about. That's it.
Cool.
I think you guys did well.
Thanks, man.
I like a lot of your games. The cleaning product one, I'm not so sure about.
What do you mean,
but
It
dude?
sounds fun.
They're gonna
and it
buy the
keeps your house-
product. They're gonna keep buying it.
The Battle Royale one, I'm definitely worried about. I will go out there and seek the little African boy because I feel like he would have been harmed during the development of that
He's not
game.
alive anymore, man. Come on.
Yeah, he's
Oh, no.
missing. And I use air quotations. His family will never see him again.
Oh,
What
no.
family?
Exactly, Finn.
Let's.
Cool.
Oh no! Alright, thanks guys for doing this with me.
No worries, man. Thanks for listening to us talk shit.
That's it for this episode. So if you want to find more episodes, you can go on buttonmashpod.com. Find us there. You can also find other episodes on iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. And you can also email feedback at buttonmashpod@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.
Final round.